Good morning, peeps. My man. So, it's Saturday the 20th of July, and today's fight day. Louise, my fighter, female fighter who has been with me now for about 2 months approximately, so it's our first outing together this afternoon. We've taken a fight with a girl a lot heavier than us, and I think we're giving away maybe 4 to 5 kilos. In retrospect, it's not that much, but you know, in terms of when punches landed, can be. So let me tell you a bit about the prep for the last probably 9 weeks of training. So she's come from another boxing club. She contacted me regarding wanting to move forward with her amateur fight career, and so we've taken her on board, basically starting from scratch. Her background with one of the other clubs was more on a class dynamic, sometimes one-on-one, but not really paying attention to like form, technique and general just teaching the art of boxing. So so you know, we've gone the last 9 weeks getting those bad habits out that she had, and just overall teaching her a new skill set from the very beginning. So what we're going to probably see today, hopefully, is she uses her basics that we've instilled in her. Obviously, you know, it's been a short time frame, and having the first fight is always a nerve-wracking time for the fighter. But, you know, look, win or loss today, I'm not concerned about any, like, you know, a win is good for her confidence, but more for obviously my coaching ability to see where she's listening, if she listens, if she takes good instruction. You know, really good person to train in terms of in the gym, but literally, I think most coaches will say this or can tell you this, is that when they get into the ring, especially the first time out, the last 9 weeks can just disappear, and you know, their own brain takes over. So let's see what happens. I mean, look, as I was about to say, win or loss, it's if she leaves it all out in the ring today, then I'm happy, and you know, that's what I want. I want her to get the experience of these rounds, and you know, we're going to be fighting more frequently. So let's just see what happens today. A small side note: there was a bit of an accident in the gym on Thursday in her Tuesday in her last sparring session. She got caught with a punch, and not a heavy punch, but I think it was just that she dipped in at the wrong time. It was a short right hand that clipped her nose. Initial thought was it was just a bloody nose, but it's turned out she's fractured her nose. So, you know, I've obviously given her the option. Did she want to pull out of the fight? She doesn't. She has some swelling under the eyes and bruising, but look, we're here now, and it is a part of the game. So she's definitely got that heart to keep fighting on and get through today. So I don't think it's going to affect her much. If anything, makes her move her head more to avoid contact in that area. So look, let's go. It's been 4 minutes so far talking shit. I'll document pretty much all the way until she gets in the ring, and let's see how she goes afterwards. Bit of an interview happening. Right guys, so we're here at Real Boxing Only. We've just weighed in.
Yes.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good, yeah.
So do you think the prep that you've done for the last 8 weeks, how you feeling after that?
Well, I feel that I'm ready to go, and now it's the time that we need to show them what we got, right?
Yep. And so I told everyone before that we had a bit of a mishap in the gym on Tuesday with the fracture, as you can see.
Well, but it's better now.
Definitely better now. Yeah. But at the same time, we've just got to fight on through it, and hopefully it gives her a little bit more of a head movement. Don't want to get hit on the nose. So but we've just seen our opponent. She's quite tall. We knew she was going to be quite tall, a little bit probably heavier as well. But you know, I think we've prepped pretty well for the last 8 weeks to fight on the inside. So that's what we're going to do, and then the rest of it's up to this one because once you're in the ring, it's up to her. You know what I mean? So let's see if she can put the training that she's got in the last 8 weeks all together, and we'll see. So
got this.
Tune in after the fight and see how we did, and let's see. Peace. What is up, guys? Jeez Louise, it is bloody hot. 44 degrees on the thermostat on the car. Wow. Right, speaking of Louise, we've just finished up at Real Boxing Only, and wasn't our day today. 3 rounds of a decent fight against a fairly decent opponent. Look, in my opinion, she wasn't the greatest. I think Louise is a lot better, but saying that, as we discussed, first round, first time fighting together as a coach and fighter. The last 10 weeks of training, as intense and as sharp as they were, it comes down to what version of the fighter steps in that ring, and I could just tell first round, due to the adrenaline dump that Louise had, she just went stiff, legs went like lead, arms, same thing. She was moving, but she was moving at one level. She was getting caught by a rangy fighter. We were prepared for a girl who was taller, had more range, and was going to throw straight shots, and exactly what happened was that. And this girl that we fought, though not so technically sharp, threw accurate straight punches, and if you're not going to slip and move and adjust your levels, you're going to get hit. And unfortunately, that's what Louise was doing due to just her legs being led. You know what I mean? So, like, it's frustrating to see as a coach, because I've seen how hard this girl has worked. Her fitness levels are another level. Sparring was great. She was sparring the guys and taking great shots and giving great shots. But again, if you're not used to this, it's different. You can train your ass off in the gym, but as soon as you get in that squared circle, you're on your own. There's no more, coaching from that point on. It's up to you. As a coach, we give simple instructions, but that's all you're getting. So, look, it's definitely a huge learning curve for her, even for myself. I learned on the job. I learn every fight that comes around. So look, I'm proud of her, and we move on. We take this as a loss, and we learn from it. And I hope she realizes now it's not all just about how you look and, you know, the things, the hype that you create around you as an athlete. It's the fucking work you do, and you know, you need to be zoned in, and this is the biggest thing. I think a lot of, you know, I'm not saying she's like this, but I'm saying a lot of people, whatever athlete they are, create a hype around themselves for no reason, and you're due to create hype around yourself when you get good, and you know, when you're stringing wins together and whatnot, you know, and that's different. Earn it. So look, we take this, we learn from it, and we come back stronger. And we're actually in the ring next week, next Saturday again. So look, this is the other thing with the amateurs out here. It was so long. I've been involved with it for the last 13 years, and you know, few fights in between. Like, our fighters never got to fight regularly, and now they're getting to fight regularly. So that's exactly how you learn from it. Like anything, like if you've got to go play rugby, you can't play rugby once and expect to be good. You have to play in, weekend out, to up your skill level, you know what I mean? Training's one thing, games are a different, you know, kettle of fish. So yeah, I'm proud of her. She definitely didn't execute a game plan that was given, and you know, look, first time out together, and it's expected, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens from here on in. I'm very positive. I know she's a better fighter than she showed today, and she knows that as well. And now I think this is good. It's a good thing, shaking those cobwebs off and realizing that she's going to be facing girls that can scrap. It's not like it used to be. So back to the drawing board. We get back in the gym tomorrow and we start working, and we keep this train rolling. Anyway, let's see what happens next weekend. Thanks guys, enjoy this, and we will see you soon. Peace.